Well, hello. Thank you guys for coming in. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Gator's saying hello, too. How is everybody today? How are you guys? Look at all these twerks. I'll be twerking. Oh, do you guys remember whenever I talked about, like, I said I was looking for this certain ginger ale that we have, and it's, like, really, like, gingery? I found it. I found it. This shit. Southern Spice. When ordinary won't do it. Let me tell you, this thing is like a kick in the head. It's really good. If you're making like Moscow mules or anything, that would be really good with it, I think. You already know. Yes, I know how you're started, Lizzie. Oh, and you're tired? Are you off work yet? You guys can claim first, second, third in with your channel points. You know you guys can do that. But only one person can claim it. Let the fight begin. You're off work this week? Hell yeah. I hope it's for like good reason. It's not like you're sick or anything like that. But I'm sorry you're tired. I was busy. Hey, yeah. Yeah. So we now have TikTok, which I hate. But we have it now. It's Grit.N.Gloss 6 because hell Satan. You guys can find it. Wolfie is working on some reels to be posting on it, so go ahead and follow that. And the YouTube channel, and if you're watching from YouTube, make sure to follow our Twitch as well. You can do, if you guys ever get lost, you can do the command, which is !follow, and it gives you the link tree to everything. I just put it all in one place so everybody doesn't have to have 19,000 links. It can just be click, and there it is. Wolfie, I couldn't claim my precious number one, but at least I'm one of the Bruno's number ones in her blessed heart. Something like that, I think. Something like that. Ew, Wolfie. So today, we're gonna do another simple set. I really want to try to get two, and I'm trying to find what shape I want to do, and it looks like I'm not finding it. I need to do another order for tips. I might do that one. What is that? Short stiletto. It's extra short almond. This is just short almond. So I want some length, and I want like a tip to it. I do not like square tips. The closest thing to a square tip I like is a coffin shape, which is what we did yesterday. That's a coffin shape, so it's like kind of tapered. That's the closest thing to a square tip that I'm like, cool. Everything else, I want stiletto or almond. Everything. But that's me. That's what I'm wearing. Lizzie! Oh, hold on. Let's see. Found you. Yeah. I went ahead and I was messing around with it, and me and Wolfie have been working this morning. Let me tell you. I've been working on all of this. Oh, my camera isn't completely in. That's fun. We love that. Okay, that'll work. We've been working. I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning on this, and it is 9 o'clock. I've been working 3 hours behind the scenes on things for everybody. I like the layout. Getting to see you in the corner of the chat. Oh, yeah? You like this? This is nice, I think. Especially for, like, doing this, so people can, like, see my face. And they're just like, what is Bruno doing? Well, I'm doing this. Because a lot of times, I'm making really shitty faces as I'm getting upset. And I mess up. A lot. By no means is anything that I do perfect. Hell yeah! Yay for fuck-ups, right? It's a lot. Where did I put my tweezies? My tweezies. You wouldn't think, like, you have to use a lot of tweezers for this stuff, but you really do. There's so many tiny little elements to things. It's insane. And then Evelyn got her nails done yesterday. That bitch should be posting them. She sent me a video, and they look really cute. Her nail girl that she goes to does a really good job. She does, like, builder gel and stuff like that for it. But pro tip, if you go somewhere and get your nails done by, like, a tech or something, go ahead and schedule a 3-week appointment. If you like that tech and you like your service and stuff, go ahead and schedule an appointment no later than 3 weeks, because what happens is shit grows out and it's not balanced anymore, and it can cause ripping and really bad shit to happen. You can get, like, lift on it, and if you get water underneath there, you can get what's called a greenie. There's a lot of bad shit that can happen. But, I mean, you're going to get lift in, like, 3 or 4 weeks. That's normal. So you should really get it off. But if you have, like, gems and, like, long nails, you gotta be on it. Evelyn had gone a little bit over time, and one of her nails was lifting, and it started coming off, and she was like, how do I get this off? And she started, like, basically beating the shit out of her nail to get it off until she contacted me, and we finally got it off of her, but she bruised the shit out of her nail bed, underneath her nail. That can happen. That meat under there is super tendy. But she should be showing us her nails. I saw them. They're very cute. Her nail tech absolutely killed it. So yeah, we got Evelyn's birthday coming up this Saturday, and then we got Miss Lizzie's the next week, and then we got Mr. Wolfie's right after. You'd be alarmed how easy nails are to get off of me. No, I'm not, because it's funny you said that. I'm part of, like, an EDS group on Facebook, and I have to take a lot of that with a grain of salt. I want to help people, but God, there are people that are just like, use essential oils on there. It works for me. And it's like, okay. So I lightly delved in it. And yesterday, Other Bruno is the 20th too. Wait, what? Oh, it's Other Bruno's is this week? Wow. What's funny is if Other Bruno's birthday is the 20th, mine's December 20th. How funny is that? But I'm not surprised. There was somebody in the CDS group that was like, I can't get press-on nails to stay. What do you do? And, like, I made a comment on there and, like, explained nail prep is usually the number one reason it is not adhering properly. But because I have EDS, my nails are, like, these ridges are, like, rough. They are something else. And I have them all over my nails. But I did, like, I had plenty of blood work done. There's no vitamin deficiency or anything like that. I guess it's just funky collagen. So that can make nail prep a little bit easier. And that's where, like, I added in, like, I use a rubber base. What's up, motherfucker? I was just talking about you. You need to post your nails in the Discord so we can see them properly. But in that comment, I mentioned the rubber base that I use in like my thing, and then I wrote like reference, like I make press-on nails. If you have any questions, like please feel free to ask. And she was like more or less looking for proper nail glue, and I posted what I use, and I'm like, for $8, you get basically a lifetime supply. And a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I use that. It's the only one I use. Da 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 da. Like, it's like goated. Honestly, it's the best. Like the nail glue that I include in kits is really good. Don't get me wrong, but whenever it comes to fucky nails, that's great. But the rubber base really, really helps me. I would try a rubber base, Lizzie, and do it that way because it really makes a difference. And it also makes removal really easy because if I do just super glue on my nails and then put it on, whenever I take it off, my nails are busted because of it. Is off to other studies. May the odds be in my favor. Oh, enjoy your studies. Enjoy your studies, Wolfie. What is that emote? Toes. Whose is that? Oh no, I'm doing multi-stream, so I can't like hover over it to see. Ugh, damn it. Damn it. Mine just doesn't bond, so most of the glue comes off without hurting my nails. Whenever you've got to really, really, really prep your nails. And I think that with people that have EDS and other like collagen deficiency, like, you know what I mean? Like, just other collagen issues. I think that whenever we do prep our nails, it does more damage than you'd think. Like when you do it properly. I think it does more damage. So that rubber base is like night and day whenever I use it versus like if I just use, but that particular glue is so good. It worked. When you do it, it's fucking stays, bro. Ari Bearstein, that's really cute. Lizzie, I like that emote. Enjoy them or let them slowly kill me mentally. I think you should enjoy it because you have the opportunity to learn more things. Here's me making things positive, I suppose. Okay, so today we're going to do this really, really cute design. For sure. There's one that we're definitely fucking doing. And then there's another one that if we have time, because I have to end stream at noon, if we have time, I want to do another one. But this one's like, both of these don't have T90 detail in them, like the other one did yesterday. Well, hold on. What? Useless. The ghost licking the foot. Yes, I think that's so cute. They're useless, at least to my opinion. Incoming ad break. Yeah, I can't see the ad breaks when I'm doing multi-stream. Normally it'll show me, but let's see if no, it won't. Boo! I still gotta figure this shit out. She's a goth. She'd like her. Here's some more of her emotes. Oh, the lizard thing? That's amazing because I say that often. Yes, Daddy. That's funny. Those are cute too, Lizzie. There's that kitty cat one. Pother reminds me of Princess Donut. I love the skull twerking and the lizard and just sleepy. Is that a sleepy bat or a sleepy cat? It doesn't matter. It's cute. The Yes Daddy's funny. I need to check her out. I think we would get along. Yeah, I use that lizard. So Kiki has that lizard emote in her server, and I use that a lot. Those are bats. Oh, I love a bat. I love bats. I love foxes. Kitty cats, puppies. The Scream dude, and yeah, in shot Chris's IRL friend. Oh! I like the scream's cute. Scream twerk. Hates frogs. Yeah, frogs can fucking die. I don't know if I've told you guys, I have a phobia of frogs. And this is not a warning. This is just a fact. If you post frogs in the Discord that are anything, if it's Kermit, fucking fine. If it's like looking kind of like that lizard thing and it's obviously cartoony, that's fine. Anything that looks remotely realistic, you will be banned. Purrid. We need to put that in the rules. I just realized. Like, I have a phobia of frogs, and I was talking about that to Lizzie actually. It's. I think only mods can do. Yeah, it's like it's a legit phobia to where it's not like, oh, you can tease somebody about it and it's funny. It's like, will send my adrenaline like through the fucking roof. It's like, yeah. It's one of those things. Yeah. Yep. There's no mercy in it. It just is what it fucking is. Yeah. So it's like, and I hate it too because I live in the South, so it's a fucking nightmare. Like, Travis had cut the yard a couple weeks ago. No, it was the weekend, not last weekend, weekend before last, because he got to cut it again. And he was cutting the yard. He had come home from work and cut it. And he came back in and he was like, you got ops outside for you. And I was like, what? And he's like, I was cutting grass and there was a giant fucking toad sitting by the wall of the house. And I was like, did you run it over with a lawnmower? And he was like, no. And I'm like, you just tell me you hate me. That's fine. But normally in the afternoon, like when I cook, if I cook like chicken or beef or whatever, I put it in a separate bag other than the garbage. And then I go to the back where we have our garbage container that we roll to the road. And I just drop it in there. And then I go and take Pedro out to, like, in the evening. I couldn't do it. Like, could not make myself go out that door. I had to get him to do it all. For the fact of, he told me it's out there, so I'm going, like, my brain believes it's still out there. And I didn't go out there till the next day. And even that morning, I was, like, creeping. Like, normally I go out there and I, like, sit down. I have a little chair out there, and Pedro runs around and has a good time, and we both sit in the sun for a little bit. Nope. I stood right by the door. So, there's that. Just an FYI. That's just how it goes. So, we're gonna do these for this design. These are short almond. That's how. But keep in mind, I have T90 fingers. So, like, I have decent sized nail beds, which is great for my hands. My toes are another story. I have decent size. They're still small. So, you know, if you have like a small or short, it may fit a little shorter on you, depending on the size of your fingers. That's why the sizing kits are fucking great. They're fucking great. Don't you worry. I'll chase them frogs away while I'm there. Thank you. Like, my mom's house, she's right by a lake, which makes it so much worse. And there was one day, this was like back in 2020, whenever I had come back here and got stuck because of like COVID and shit for a while. But anyways, I'd gone out to the bar with one of my friends, and she had even made the joke. She's like, oh, don't let them frogs get you, because it's like nighttime. And I was like, don't fucking say that. Like, and she just like kind of laughed and whatever. And I get home and it's late. It's like almost midnight. And we come in like at my mom's house. All of us do this. Is we don't use the front door. We use the door that's by the garage and go in like that way. Because it's like right by where you park your car. And if you park your car, like, it's like a trek to get to her front door. And she had left she has a little light. It's like a floodlight. She left it on to, you know, for me to have light whenever I came home. And I get there, and there's probably a dozen fucking little frogs all over that back door because the light's on. A bunch of bugs are out there. And I'm like, I just like walk up and I like freeze. And like I didn't realize it because I was like trying to find my keys and I looked up and screamed because one of them was on the ground and jumped on my foot and I was wearing flip-flops. I screamed bloody fucking murder. No one heard me. Not a single person in that house. I could have been stabbed and no one in that house heard me scream. So I shuffled my ass to the front door, like, and I was like using my phone with my light and shit to like look around and make sure there wasn't any in the fucking path. Like, I'm like shaking. I have so much adrenaline. And I go to the front door and my key wouldn't work for whatever reason. They ended up, like, the lock on it was like weird for some reason, but I couldn't get in. So I had to call, I was going to call my mom, but I called my stepdad. And I was like, hey, can you come open the front door? And he was like, yeah, why? I was like, my key's not working and there's frogs all over the back door. And he just kind of chuckles and he comes to the door and he opens it and he like looks around and he was like, oh, there are none here. And I was like, let me in, because in my brain I was being like chased by them. That's how it felt. It was so like, it's funny from an outside perspective, but inside it's like the most terrifying thing. And I had to, like, get inside and, like a little kid, like, turn on all the lights, make sure nothing was there. Like, it just fucked me up. So, it's a legitimate phobia. It's really, and it's fucking stupid. It's very, inconvenient, especially for where I live. So, yes, no frogs. You will be banned. In fact. Sorry, not snakes can burn. I'm fine with snakes, and I know that you don't like snakes, but I don't mind a snake. It, like, I'm not gonna go and like venture to find one because some are, you know, venomous and shit. But like, we have snakes here. I don't think I've seen a snake in years, but we had them here, and so like and anybody that lives in the South, you kind of know how to identify shit. Because there's just so many, like, creepy crawly critters and whatnot. So, you know, you see a little bitty, you know, green garden snake. It's so tiny, it can't even harm you. But it's not venomous. And you kind of know, like, oh, a rat snake looks really, really long and looks fucking, if you hate snakes, disgusting. But it's going to run away from you. It doesn't want to be near you in the first place. So it's not gonna bother you, and they're not venomous. However, there are some that are, so you know when to stay the fuck away from them. So there's that. These teeny, tiny pinkies. All right, I love this because this is like, it fits the pinky like the regular one, but it's so much. I'm so glad I got these things. I need to get more of them. I'm not leaving your site in the South. You're fine. I've legit not seen a snake in years, like a very, very long time. And like, we even live like where there's like woods and stuff around us, which I want to go to get some wildflower seeds, because we have, like, there are people that live behind us. They're not in our neighborhood. And there's like this metal, like, barbed wire fence situation that separates like us and them, and then like in front of that barbed wire fence there's like a couple of trees and like just some brush and whatnot. They've laid like pine straw down in some of the areas, but it, like, our neighborhood did. Put it on podcast mode, you're good. Copperheads are scary as shit. They're not great, but I don't think I've ever seen one. So there's that. Like a forbidden Hershey kiss, aka copperhead. Yeah. Like, I haven't seen one. I haven't even seen a rattlesnake. I've seen plenty of rat snakes, like, on our property that we have, our family property. And I'm sure there have been, like, you know, king snakes, and which are also non-venomous. I believe they're non-venomous. But I've never seen anything that's, like, going to be harmful. My grandfather, my dad's dad, was how I feel about frogs, snakes. And we had this, it was like the beginning of the summer when it started getting like hot, but it wasn't like ungodly hot. You couldn't stand it. And there was this rat snake that had slithered out. We have this like big field that we normally ride like 4-wheelers and stuff, and there's no animals or anything. But there was this rat snake, and they were cutting down we call it the field. This big like area. It's probably like 2 acres, 1.5, 2 acres, like big. And just wide open, no trees, no nothing. But there was this rat snake that had slithered out like to the middle of the field just to sunbathe. And which is actually a really great spot for him because there are probably like mice and other things that come up in that field, and he can just like sunbathe and stay warm and also like have a fucking snack real easy. And anyways, my grandfather was like cutting, and they're on this like huge tractor doing it, and he sees it from high up, and he goes and gets his fucking rifle. And he's like yelling for my dad and just having a fucking fit. I don't know. I was piddling around doing something. And I just hear this like big ass commotion. And then I just hear bow, 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 bow. And I was like, what the fuck? And he just went over and completely decimated this thing. Like he drove the tractor over, like near it, and like shot from above, taking this thing out. Like he made it completely unsubscribed from life and then some. I pet a ringnake, which if you know, you know. I don't know. And Will's soul nearly left his body. A ringnake. I don't think I've seen a ringnake. Back in the day at church camp, there was this kid that liked to prank folks, and he plastic wrapped me to my bunk one time. Oh shit. Wolfie, I approve. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I understand you with snakes. Like, I think of my grandfather with that. Like, he did not, like, you couldn't play with him in that shit. He would be mad as hell. And also, like, super Sicilian on top of that. So, like, you think of somebody regular mad, like, he's raging the fuck out. Also, being plastic wrapped to a bunk is, like, not cool. He also had a phobia of snakes. Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy method of fucking payback. You know what would be good with this? I'm going to make a fucking virgin cocktail. I'm going to put some lime juice in this. Hold on. Stand by. Is it fresh lime juice? Hell no. It's just out of a fucking bottle. I'm like swirling it around here. Hold on. Gonna make a cocktail that is not you know. That is not you know. If I were to live with snakes in the USA, yeah, I'd take them out with a shotgun. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel about frogs. Or like I want to shoot them. So the times I have shot one, but it was like saw it, go back inside, get it, and take it out. Not like me carrying and then just like whip it out. Well, one day I just happened across a dead king snake. Oh no. That year he had decided that he would sleep in a tent on a hill instead of the bunkhouse. Oh no. You're gonna make a cocktail that is not you? Shut up. Who has time to it's not fresh, it's out of the fucking bottle. I knew you of all people would come in here and say some shit. Yeah, oh yeah, Evelyn doesn't like birds, that's right. She'll tolerate a fucking chicken. So I snuck into his tent, curled the snake up on his pillow, and covered it with a t-shirt. Oh, fuck. It's out of the fucking bottle. It's not fresh lime juice. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah. Because this is super gingery. This ain't got shit, like, Canada Dry, Schweppes, all that ain't got shit on this, man. That night, we had all gone to bed and said our prayers. And then we hear this blood-curdling scream from a quarter mile away. Deserved. Honestly, deserved. Pranks got banned. Yeah, I can tell. I can, that makes sense. But that was well deserved. Have you seen a shoe bill? Yes, I have. Those things are pretty scary, to be honest, but like, hear the sound they make? The sound a shoe bill it makes? Wild. Wild. They sound like a fucking machine gun. It's insane. But they do it as like purring almost. And it is terrifying. You did win the prank war. You win. You win. Here's sheep of pranks on his ass. Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. But honestly, like, what do you expect? You know? If you prank somebody, it's like you have then consented to the understanding that somebody, there's a great possibility that somebody is going to get you back. And I think that if you prank someone, like, that's you accepting those, you know, terms of service at that point. Ooh, and sinkholes. Oh, yeah. I mean, sinkholes are not a good thing, but, like, I don't think they're really going to be, like, a great concern. I wanted to go ahead and prep these before stream, but, I mean, well, we were busy with shit. And then yesterday, when I got off stream, I was actually talking to Wolfie for a second. And then, my head, holy shit, I started getting like a little headache. I was sitting on my bed with my laptop before I was going to take a shower. And like, just, you know, tightening up some shit, getting some shit prepped, you know, whatever. Ready to roll. And my head started throbbing. And I was like so tired. And I still had to go pick up the kid. And like, at 3. But I was like, let me lay down for a second. I can shower before I go to bed tonight. Which I did. Did I wash my hair? No. But I went and I took a little nap and I woke up and I didn't mean to fall asleep, but I just did. And I woke up and my head was worse. Insane. There's one here. I mean, like, there's plenty of sinkholes here. There's, like, not, like, in this very town, but there's a little town over that, it's not good. Like, they have a lot of places with little sinkholes and whatnot. Like, a sinkhole, like, the school, they had made a new school and transferred people over to this new building. And, like, a couple years later, the old school, like, a sinkhole started happening, like, where their cafeteria is. And then as the years went on, like, it just kept getting worse and worse. I thought I'd crack that for half a second. There's like an end piece on that. It's making it really fucking awkward. I have a headache now, though. Yeah, you and me both, but full-blown pain flares and headache. Yeah, like, I almost thought, like, whenever at first, like, before when the beginning of the headache start, I was like, am I starting to go into a pain flare or something? Like, that's what I thought. And That's why I kind of just like laid down and just like chilled. So I was like, let me see if my body can like readjust or something real fast. Well, I guess I'm never going to see you now. It's not, the singles aren't here. It's like 45 minutes that away. If I'm ready to torture you, I can just rip it. I mean, that doesn't bother me. Tweet like a bird for Lizzie, just invite her to a party. There was some planned bed rot with an unplanned 3-hour nap post-dinner. Shit. You'd be the one regretting a party invite. Just mean. Mean. I had a friend growing up that she also had a fear of birds, but like hers was, I don't know if it was, I mean, it was up there with Lizzie's or Evelyn's, but like her big thing was like she hated when birds would fly. Like that's really what like really grossed her out or like got her going. But I remember we went to the beach together and I would have to go and like run along to get all the seagulls to go the fuck away all the time. And so we had gotten her this little like beach tent thing so she could just like relax but not worry about like birds flying directly over her. She just like stuck her head underneath it basically. That helped. But I just remember, like, doing that a lot through, like, my teen years of, like, if there was birds or something, I had to go run them off. Which is fine. I'm just like, oh, there's a bird here. It became a normal thing of just, like, terrifying birds, essentially, before, like, she could see them. I can yap about random facts for hours, my guy. Same! Honestly. That's not the point of parties? Not for some people. I mean, I like to socialize with people at parties, but my social battery will start getting drained very quickly. I don't know what it is like with that. It's not like terrible bad, but like I enjoy hanging out with people. Plus, yapping would require you to interact socially. Yeah, I mean, so you traumatized the burbs so they wouldn't traumatize her, pretty much. That's what I had to do. Like, all my teen years. Like, if I went to go pick her up at her apartment, like, when we got older, and, like, we were going to go somewhere, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to her apartment real quick, and we're going to leave. And I would see birds outside. I would go just run them off before I went inside to her apartment. It just became a very normal fucking thing for some reason. But yeah, she was terrified. I mean, bad. I need this package to come in tomorrow. Need it, because I gotta finish these goth mommy nails. So, we'll see. If the package comes before I stream, I'll stream the Goth Mommy Nails Thursday. If it comes after, if it does, and that's the case, then I'm not going to stream Friday. So I think I'm going to start streaming just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think I talked about this yesterday. So, but if it comes later in the day, like after my stream, then I'll stream Friday doing the Goth Mommy Nails. Oh, hold on. Let me catch up. Same, unless it's you, it drains spoilers. Thanks, Wolfie. Fine, for Lizzie, shove a camera in her face and make her talk to chat. I'm married to a very social family. I've acclimated. I'm glad you have, honestly. That's good. We also have a neighbor who has to talk to me. At the PT place Will goes to twice a week. Oh no. I need to pee and get to work finishing my office, but I'm getting snuggles and I'm lazy. Oh, are you home today? Are you getting snuggles from Kitty or are you getting snuggles from the Wii-Fay? Oh, I thought I was done. I'm not. I still got this guy. I'm checking. I'm trying to get in the habit of making sure that I'm in frame. I get to use that purple that I was debating on using yesterday. So I'm excited. And we get to do this little, have you guys ever used blooming gel? Or know what blooming gel is? It makes, if you don't, it makes really, really cool effects that we're going to use today and show you guys. It's pretty neat. Damn. Get that little cut off. There we go. Just checking all of them. That one's like a little off. So these are almond shaped, which they look kind of like stilettos, but stilettos have more of a dramatic, like these are stilettos. They have more of a dramatic point. Even though this is supposed to be longer, but just so you guys know, like it's much more tapered. The angle of it is a lot sharper, which stiletto tips are my favorite. Almonds like right next. Okay. Sorry guys. Just smack the fucking camera. Also want to get all that fucking dust out of the way. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick. Snuggles. Like he shows up specifically at the time we're there to talk to me. How fucking weird. Sounds like it would do the same thing as wet on wet watercolor. It's very similar. You'll see. It's really cool looking. Kitties. Oh, you see kitties. I'm working from home. I have a meeting at 1, so I really should get to it. Gotta move wife's desk and finish cleaning. Hooking up my PC stuff back up. Yeah! That's exciting. I need to upgrade some shit on my PC. That she's still trucking along. But just barely. I see you, little particles of dust that I feel are gonna pop out whenever I go to paint. I'm gonna get you. Okay. I can feel the dust on that. Wife is here but can't chat because phone notification. Ah, got you. Hi, wife. My wife. How are you? I'm just making some nails. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just here having a great time. All right, so we're going to use white, and we're going to use this from Tiny. It's a Korean syrup gel. So it's going to be kind of transparent-y. I'm really excited because I really like this color because I have this other one that I like. I recently did a set for myself and I used this color. It's both the same brand, same collection. This is like a little darker, a little moodier. It's gonna be pretty. Stop! Why am I hitting everything? They have these cute little wand tips on their bottles. They're really cute. How are you? Like, she can answer. I don't know. I just, talking to her. And then I need my blooming gel, which is over here. Oh! It is right here. And then I also need my top coat. As well. So, the blooming gel, I don't think it's... Just making sure. Some shit's through. Always read your fucking bottles. Truly. Because you never fucking know. I need a different brush. I don't want to use one of my new brushes that I got. I'll just use a little shit brush. I just want to make sure it's going to be enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Where is my reference? Here it is. I just had to get my reference photo in the thing. So I could... Damn it! So I could see. There we go. Like, click something and it went away. So, for this, we're going to just paint all of them first. Regular schmegular. Just regular paint. Nothing crazy. Oh, I was like, why can't I see? Because I don't have my glasses. My glasses! Alright, there we go. Much better. Like, whenever you're excited about buying, like, reading glasses or magnifying glasses in any way, like, it's like a part of, oh, I'm getting up there. Another sweet, subtle reminder. So I really like this this brand, and there's like other colors of theirs that they make that I want to get as well. But they are not cheap. Not cheap. But they're bigger bottles, so like, okay, like you're not going to use a shit ton of it. It's going to last. But comparatively, it's usually about like 21, 22 bucks a bottle. But if you buy the collection, like, it's a much better buy, but it's like, you want to shell out a couple $100? Which I gotta go ahead and get geared up to buy some colors for fall. Like oranges. I need more oranges and reds and yellows and browns. I love these syrup gels. They go on so good. And they're like slightly transparent. So like you get that little transparent-y kind of look that a lot of people like. I do like opaque colors too. But I don't know, like I just feel like these look really, really elegant and pretty. Cool. I'm just gonna do it like this instead. Intrusive, hi! Hi, Weefei. Now we can talk. Meowther figure? Yeah, that's cute. I like that Meowther figure. Oh no! My tips fell over. Jesus Christ. What is with me? It's like super clumsy. Now you're here. What's so why'd you here? Yeah, I do the phone number thing just to like help cut down on like bots and like shit. It's annoying for a lot of folks, but I promise it makes being here a lot better. Make sure you get that free edge real good. Make sure this thing fell over, so make sure they're okay. Should I believe they are? Just fine. Yeah, they're fine. So we're going to do 2 coats of the base coat, and then we're going to do the blooming gel. Because we want it to be kind of opaque. Okay, I love that name. Oh my god. It said I have my number linked to another account, but I don't think I have another account. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out at some point. Yeah, that's strange. Why it's doing that. When I was setting up the TikTok this morning, like I have my own account still there, and I was trying to make just like a Grit.N.Gloss account. And like trying to verify it with my phone number. It's like, this phone number is already in use. I'm like, I fucking know. I made another account through the account that is mine. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, okay, whatever. Figure it out later. That is for future Bruno to deal with. Not me. So I was trying to get some shit done before stream. Nice one, Lizzie. What? Because I think, isn't her name Meowther figure on Discord? I feel like I saw that somewhere. Yeah, we do get a lot of the hey, want free viewers. Yeah, as in fake generated IA bots. Yeah, it's annoying. We like doing it fair and square in this house. That's very true. Like, it's like, it's better. Like, I don't know, like, even being, like, watching a stream and then seeing, like, bots come in or, like, just fake people trying to, like, get other people's fucking info and whatnot. It's very annoying. It's like, okay. And I know for, like, the streamer, it's annoying for them because they want to address it and do something, and then they have their mods, they have to do something about it, and it's like, it just creates more work for everybody. But in the end, it is worth it. Okie dokie. Look how pretty. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh, I don't want it to... Because yesterday I did it and it hit the fucking edge. It's just those bases are much bigger, I think, than my other ones. Yeah, they're a pinch bigger. This is my standard one. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, and they're also taller on top of it, so it does make a difference. Just gotta carefully put her in there. So I think we'll use this material the exact way you show me those TikToks you found. Kind of brain rot, if you remember. Yeah. While I study, I hear Bruno screaming, "Wolfie, get your ass in here and ban this bitch." Bots generate. Yeah. I need a ban hammer. Oh, yeah, that would be great. Oh, yeah. Like a fat man from Fallout. That'd be cute. That'd be real cute. I realize y'all can see that light. I'm sorry. It's very annoying. What's funny is, like, my niece, we did her nails, and she's little. And we did put gel on her. It's fine. It was like, I did a rubber base so it wouldn't affect her nails. So don't freak out. But we had to put her hand in the UV thing, and we tell her, like, don't look at the light. What does she do? Look at it the whole time. So, like, and, like, couldn't. It was, like, a moth to a light, literally. And so, here, a moth to a flame. Like, she just, like, kept looking at it. And so, we had to, like, hold her hand so she would stay still. One of us did that, which I would hold her hand to make it still. And then my sister would just cover her eyes. Like, okay. Oh, a mini nuke? That would be cute. Yeah. Yeah, we do love Fallout. Fallout's really great. Fallout's wonderful. Skyrim is good too, don't get me wrong. But I do really like the Fallout series a whole lot. I'm really, really liking Helldivers as well. Helldivers 2, it's great. Yeah, the Fat Man. It launches mini nukes. Yeah, we do mean the weapon Fat Man, right? Yes, that is what we mean. Not like a large man. Just making sure I'm not missing a niche reference. Nice. Yeah. And this woman says she's old. She's in her prime. I don't know about all that. I think I passed my prime, but I'll do. B+, I suppose. All right, so we're going to do a second coat. This is just going to make it a little bit more, I don't know, it's pigmented. Not too much. Yeah, and we talked about this before, you want to do thin coat so that UV light can really penetrate it. Otherwise, it can be bad news bears. Did I not get that free edge? I feel like I can see that through the side. It's weird. Because the darker the color, like those black ones that I did, it can be a big old problem. As I realized I don't have my glasses on, so there's that. Woohoo! Oh gosh, I'm so glad I got these things. They really, really help. Last one. Oh, I thought I worked. Cool beans. Back into the Easy Bake. Make sure I'm not hitting the edges. Yeah, okay. But you want it in there good. Okay. I can DM you exactly right, Rose, if you need me to. Please do. There's gonna be so much material for me to work with after stream. Hey, I'm glad. Good. Yay. 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 Do like I do for Barrow. Yay. Good job. Good job. Yes. Very good. I has to jet for a bit. We have 2 appointments to get to, and also Hornet measures to procure. Hey, do what you gotta do. Get the Lizzie's been fighting hornets this morning. I guess we call it, what do we call them? Yellow jackets is really what they are. She's been fighting those motherfuckers this morning. Meeting time. Good luck in your meeting. Me and your wife will be here. I have sent you footage on Discord. Yeah. Thank you, Wolfie, for doing that. I appreciate you. Evelyn! Evelyn! Did you post your nails in Discord? Because I saw that you text me an image, but I can't see it right now. I guess I could check it. What did she send me? One photo. Of Rolo. Her dog. Oh, okay. Always watching you, Wazowski. That's what I'll be streaming soon. She sends me that gift. Oh, her nails look so good. Ugh, they look. I need to like really study them. And then she sends me 2 very cute photos of her dog, Rolo, laid up in her lap. Oh, she did? Okay, good. Yeah, her nail tech nailed it. She nailed it. But she was like saying that the little gems and 3D effects, like it's a tactile thing. Like, I know if I have 3D effects on my nails, I'm gonna fuck with them the whole time. I'm a picker, and I will pick at it. Okay, look! Whoa! Wow! If this doesn't turn out how I really want it to, I have a lavender that's a lot more, like, solid. That I'll just do over it. It's fine. It's not, like, I have this. It's like a periwinkle. I promise it's closer to what it looks like. The camera is picking up weird colors. Oh, yeah, you should join the Discord, wifey. I need MomoCon nail ideas. What is MomoCon? I don't do conventions. Not that I'm against them. I just live in a place where there's not really conventions to go to. And I know I've been to an anime convention, but I'm not an anime fan, for real. Just not that I'm against it. It's not my thing. I've never really found anything that I really like, so it's not my thing. Now, if it was like a horror convention, down, take me. But what is MomoCon? I would love to know. It's for anime, gaming, and comics. Ooh, I like the last 2 a whole lot. I'm just gonna say, I think you should do Dungeon Crawler Carl nails, but that's just me. I think as a lead model, I have privileges snoozing ad time for everyone else and not seeing them myself. Maybe. Well, I mean, if you're subbed, then you're not going to see them. I like Dragon Con for people watching. Oh my god, I've heard nightmares. Like, I have friends that are, like, obviously, like, but I have, like, IRL friends, too, that are big anime, I guess they're anime fans. Like, there's, but anyways, but they've been to, like, Dragon Con, and they've, GCC for Dragon Con? Yeah. Like, do it big. I'm making, I don't know if Parlor told you, but I'm designing sets right now on my iPad for, it's like each set is like for each character. So like right now I'm doing Carl's, then I'm going to do Donuts, then I'm going to do Katya's. I really want to do one for like Signet. That's just me because like I too am tattooed. But I have like this really cool, I have two of them. I have these really cool ink colors. Like they're really runny. But like when you put them on something, it's like, it looks like ink. And so like I really want to do one for Signet, and I want to use these for it. I'll probably mix that black with like, I'll put like some blue undertones in it or something. I don't know. I feel like blue because of the potato root thing that they use. Yeah. So like I thought that was cool, but I'm going to do one for like every character. I'm going to do even one for Prepotente. I have a bunch of ideas that I want to do, but each set it's not going to be just like their faces and stuff. It's going to be stuff about the characters. Like Carl's, I have like his boxers, obviously. So it's like a nail that's white and has little hearts on it. And then another one is like, is black, but I'll probably do it like dark gray or like make it look like a book cover, and then it has like the anarchist symbol on it. And I have another one that's like, it's a foot, and then it just in pink, it's like daddy tax on it. But the thing is I only can do those nails on like longer nails because there's so much detail. I couldn't do them on like these. I would have to do them on like medium length or longer, maybe medium length. So like details like that's going to be hard, but I think that fans would really, really appreciate it. Like it'd be something that I would wear essentially. Like I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. But each one is going to be different. I even bought, here they are. I bought these little like gems, and one of these is like, they're little gears and cogs and stuff, and like I want to use that for Katya's, not like on all of them, but one of them. But if you have ideas or anything, or like, oh, this would be really cool, please let me know. I like long nails, but I hate, oh dude, same. Like I normally wear like really short, like the longest I'll wear is short, which is these, but I prefer like extra short. And I also wear like contacts, and I've seen girls like that have claws and they use like their knuckles to get their contacts out. Blech. No thanks. But I'm the same way. I function with short nails, like short being the longest and then extra short being like functional, right? Wolfie, like look up, yeah, they use their knuckles and they get it out. Jesus, yeah, it's gross. Look it up. Just be like, how do you get contacts out like on TikTok without with long nails? And it's, yeah, the contacts are a struggle. I can do it with these. I've learned to like, I also have like hypermobile hands, so like I can get it out still with the flats on my fingers. But that's as long as I go. But like for something like a convention, for example, like I would wear long nails to that because I'm not typing anything. And even on my phone, I can just like voice control it. So it's like, I want to wear these to like show them off for a reason, like for the fit, for whatever I'm doing. Like I want it to be that. So have those plans. I wanted to do them this week because I thought I wanted to do Carl's at least this week, but I have a package, one of my supply packages. I got like new stuff in. I thought it was going to come Monday or like Monday being the latest. And I think it got delayed. So it's going to be here tomorrow. So I'll be doing them next week. No, oh my god. They are. I only very recently have gotten over my fear of touching. Oh yeah, Wolfie's like in the beginnings of learning how to do his contacts. But I'm getting better. That's a good point. Yeah, it's doing the voice control on the phone really helps. Like just go into accessibility, and you might have to like change a couple things if you have an iPhone. but you can voice control it. So you don't have to worry about. I can still type because I use like the flats on my fingers, but it is slower. Typing on a keyboard, even with like semi-long nails, I look drunk as fuck. So, oh well. Do you know a good brand for builder gel? My mom wants to try it. I would go to... I don't really use builder gel because builder gel you would do on your actual nail instead of this. I could use it. I can use it as like an overlay, like just a clear one, if I have a bunch of gems and stuff and use it that way, which is really good and it makes it look really sparkly. But let me look for you actually, because there is one that I have in mind. I just want to make sure that they make a builder gel. I use the website Zillaboo a lot. All my base nails are Apres Gel X nails. The package that I'm waiting for is actually from Zillaboo. Excuse me. iZimmy is good. They're really good. Let me sort this. Leaf gel, their sculpting gel is pretty good, but I think that may be too thick for what she wants. iZimmy makes good ones. It just all depends on what you want. Leaf gel is a good brand. Clodi, Clodi, they're good. Yeah, of course. You're so welcome. That's Zillaboo. I use them a lot. And then there's another site called Sweetie Supply. Or Sweetie Supply. They're based in Canada, though. But they have a lot of stuff, and they're very, very good. And they're actually pretty quick for their shipping. Builder gels. They have a lot of the same brands, but they usually have more. Just make sure that whenever you search on them, you search for what stock. Oh, yes, here we go. Jello is a great brand. Doi is another one. They have a lot of really good ones. Yogurt's another one. I actually have Jello as the rubber base that I use. And it is the best. Ding. Make sure I'm in frame doing this. Yeah. Jello. They're really, really great. That's another one. Opening all the tabs so I can check them out. Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I get on their website and I'm like, oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. And, like, I just have, like, 14 tabs open of, like, different products. I'm just going to send you this. This is Sweetie Supply. I would also, before you order anything, I would sign up for their email list, because sometimes they give discounts, or just, like, open an account with them, which is free. They're great. But Sweetie Supply is another one. Sweetie usually has more than Zillaboo does, but I like Zillaboo. Like, Zillaboo makes their own gel too. It's called Monster Gel, and it's really good. So I use them for, like, whenever I'm like, oh, I need, like, really basic, like, just solid colors of something. I get their stuff because it's a little bit cheaper, but it's still, like, HEMA free, it's vegan, like, it's still made with really, really good ingredients, but because all the gels that I buy are Korean gels, so they can get very expensive very quick. I'm so bad about having 50 tabs open. That's my brain. That's my brain. You're not alone, darling. That is also me. But check those. Just sign up for an account. It's free. And they send you stuff often where it's like, hey, we have this sale going on and whatnot. I use them. Sweetie Supply, I think they have like, you have to order, I think it's like 75 or $100 worth of stuff, and I think you get free shipping. But it comes from Canada, so it takes a minute. But they have more to offer. But if you need something like in a pinch, like you need it quick, then I would go through Zillaboo. And I think theirs is like $75 or something, and you get free shipping. So enjoy, have fun. Like I buy all my gels and like stuff that I use comes from either them or a Prey. But if it's like glitter and like, unless it's like very specific stuff, like little things like tweezers and nail stands and things that aren't necessarily going to a customer, or things that I'm going to like reuse, which is like, you know, maybe some gems, definitely glitter, maybe chrome powder, because chrome powder is chrome powder at the end of the day. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It's just different for whatever effect you're trying to get. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Holy shit, thank you. I just realized it's not a follow. Thank you. I just saw that. I really, really appreciate that. Definitely not necessary, but always appreciated. But yeah, they're really good. I'm sick of the ads. My plan has worked again. No. Mom, I gotta eat. That's all I'm saying is that. So I have to put the ads on. I'm sorry. It's like maybe 10 cents is what I get per ad. Maybe. What are you doing, taters? Are you upset? I had to put Pedro up because I found out that he was getting a cat box yesterday. And I went to go close the door to the hall bathroom. No, you're fine. I closed the door to the hall bathroom and it won't shut all the way. It won't pull to. It'll pull to, but like you can just press it and it opens. And I don't want him getting in the box. Like, that's great for the cat, but the dog doesn't need to be getting in it. So I had to put Pedro up while I stream. Because, like, if I'm out and, like, about, he stays with me the whole time. But if he starts getting bored, he'll venture around and do whatever. He has a hard time settling, bless his heart. Okay. Blooming gel. Do we want to do this? I want to do this on a bigger finger. Yeah, I'm going to do it on the middle finger. So, oh, this is top coat. Haha, just kidding. This is blooming gel. So, what you do is... Oh, I need my palette. Let me get my light together, you guys. Because I don't want to put my tip in here. Sorry if that's so loud. My drawer is right there. Our coat closet refuses to stay closed, and these cats kind of love to hide in it. See, I don't want that to happen because my paranoid brain is like, oh my god, they're gonna get into something that they shouldn't, and they're gonna get hurt or try to eat something that they shouldn't, and they get sick. Like, I worry. And maybe it's too much, but I do. I just do. It's just me. Okay, so what we do is we put a thin layer of blooming gel on whatever finger that we want to do this on. And what this does is, whenever you put, so I'm going to put another color on top of it. And what it does is it makes it just like spread out. And it's this really, really cool effect. I really like it. It's cool. I want to do it on more stuff. It's just very pretty. Ooh, too much. But you don't cure it yet. And so, like, you get the design that you want. I used blooming gel on those fish ones that I did. On a couple of them. And I really, really liked it. I've used it before on other designs. It works really, really good if you want, like, a tie-dye effect or something. It just makes it kind of puddle out. It's fun. So, I have a brush just a regular brush, and I have some white over here on my palette. And I'm going to get like a good bit. We're not drawing necessarily, but we kind of are. Oh, let me get my fucking glasses on. Okay, in frame. Watch, guys. This is really kind of cool. So I want to do kind of like this stripey thing. And it just kind of makes it like puddle out. See, if I just put a dot, it just like makes it spread. Pretty. And then I'm gonna do some on the sides too. And you can kind of like add to it. Kind of like drag this through. Like soften it a little bit. I should do one stripe on the side. Cool. Oh, fuck. Swear to God. Swear to God. So we have to do it over again now. Because I just smacked it on my Easy Bake Oven. Damn it. That's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's a super detailed something or another. It could be worse. One more time. It's not bad. Shit happens, y'all. So don't be upset about it. The nice thing is you can just wipe it off and start over. Make sure I'm in frame for y'all. It's hard to do. This paintbrush is like long. So, like, holding it a certain way is... It's like keeps hitting my ring light. I'm just gonna do, like, stripes on the side. I didn't really like the stripes on the sides. Whenever I did them, like, I was just like, okay. So, I'm not gonna do the stripes on the side this time. And, like, if you get... So the blooming gel will just continue to spread like it's doing. So if, like, you get to it and you're like, oh, I really like how it is. I want it just like that. Then you need to throw it in the oven. But if you get to where, like, I'm just waiting to see what it'll do, mainly for you guys. But I really like it. Father showed me those. They were so cute. Thank you. Oh, the Laura one? Yeah. I really like those. I kept seeing them pop up online, and I was like, I have to do them. They're just so silly and fun. The only thing is, like, they take so long because they're individually different. So it's what I'm doing for these is I'm making, so like I made these yesterday. Like a Tiffany blue color. And what I'm going to do is I'm making a few sets that are just very simple. and kind of quick. And I'm going to make like probably 4 different designs. And I'm going to do kind of like a drop situation and say, okay, well, I'm going to sell these designs that are pre-made for a discounted rate than what I would normally do, because they're pre-made, they're preset, until like the end of May or the beginning of June or whatever. And you can do, you know, this design in either, you know, this shape, this shape, this shape, or this length and this length, and so on and so forth. And just do them, you know, like $15 or something. Did you guys get your sizing kit? I told Pother that I had a handwritten note. Now I've made like cards, like proper cards for sizing kits that are look a lot nicer. But I had to handwrite a little note in there for like instructions. So they're on the way. I put them in the mail Friday. Went to the post office and did it. It's coming a USPS, by the way. And they didn't give me tracking for it, so I'm like, fuck. So it should be there. It should be there pretty quick, because you guys are not far from me. Not yet. It'll probably be there before Friday, the end of the week. But I hope that you guys like the little note that I put in there. Like, I wouldn't have written it the way that I wrote it, except, like, for you guys. They'll probably show up today. Good. I hope so. Yeah, you guys, like, I live close to Birmingham, so it's not far. So, like, this can only take a couple of days. Sweet! Look at that. And now we just top coat them. I like how these turned out. These are like really, really cute. But yeah, just simple designs for people that like want press-on nails, but like they don't know what to get. It's nice to kind of have a preset design, or a couple of them, so people have something to choose from. But like custom orders obviously they take much longer. Like I'm making this goth mommy set for someone, and that stupid package has what I fucking need to finish it. And I'm meeting her in person to give them to her Sunday. So I need to get on it. I would like to finish them. I also make sure to gloss. I talked about this yesterday, but I make sure to gloss the free edge to help protect them more, give better protection to the gel, protection to the nail itself, so nothing chips or cracks or whatever. Everything is just together. These bubbles out. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We like those. Oh, it would help if I had my glasses on. There we go. I'm always forgetting that. And I hate that I do, but it is what it is. I just got them. They're new. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, you're just some gel that got stuck on there. Weird. Okay. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Alright, let me get this. It's just a piece of gel. Oh, there's a fucking bubble and I see it. I synced it. Got her out. Cool. Let me move this. There we go. Turned out so cute. So cute. As we have time, I'll do another set too. Making sure there's no bubbles. Everything's smooth and nice. But yeah, Meow, there's the package that's in like a brown bubble envelope. I will have cuter bubble mailers soon. How's that kitty that you guys rescued yesterday, that mama cat? I hope she's doing okay. Father showed me the video. He posted it. It was just, ugh, broke my heart. Poor girl. No, we like cute cats around here. Cool. All right. Now we fire it in the easy bake. Making sure she doesn't hit the wall. She was talkative this morning. That's great. And she was groggy last night. Poor thing. Is she? I thought about this, and I don't, because I don't know how far along she is. But are you guys gonna do like a spay schmortion for her? Because she looks young. She looks really, really young. But I wonder, because I know some people do that. And, like, I understand why. You know, you don't want to add to the problem of shit. But I also see where people, like, it makes them kind of... I was just curious. I just wanted to make sure this poor girl was okay. She was in bad shape. I hate that. Like, fuck people that are like that. Sorry, that's my alcohol bottle in the way. Yes. Okay, the vet recommended that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought that, especially with, like, how young she is. And I know that's, like, a weird subject for some people, but, like, not for me. Our cat we got from a rescue. Same thing with Pero. We, adopted everybody. So we understand the problems that are in the world. The rescue that we got Gator from, I actually know the girl that runs it, and we talk. So I get it. Because she had a severe URI. Jesus Christ. They were worried about her recovering and taking care of the babies. Yeah, that'll do it. Poor girl. God. I mean, I'm not shocked she has a URI. That's, how it goes. But yeah, if she's in bad shape, that kind of infection and shit, rough. Gator, our cat, he had FIP, and it showed up. We had already adopted him, and he was so young. The rescue that we got him from, again, I know the chick, they give vouchers when they're kittens and to get spayed or neutered when they're ready. Just hormonally better for their body, like better for their growth, like, that kind of thing, their health. And so, it's usually about 6 months old. And he started acting kind of wild. He started getting his little giblets in and stuff. And so we're like, okay, it's about time. And at that point, they also do the rabies vaccine and all that. Otherwise, they're already up to date on their shots when you get them. So I taken him to the vet to get him fixed, get his, vaccines and stuff. Picked him up. And he was, kind of groggy, kind of whatever. That makes sense. But he's a boy cat, so he's going to recover a lot faster than a girl cat will from things like that. Well, a couple days went by, and he was still acting like he was healing. Like, he was just really... I don't know. He was just really fatigued. He didn't want to do anything. Like, he would barely eat. Like, this, that, and the other. And we started noticing that... I called her. And I was like, hey, I know this is really, really rare. But he's, like, having almost like a bad reaction. And I know some animals and people can have... a bad reaction to a rabies vaccine, almost like they're allergic to it. It's rare, but it can happen. And that was like what I was worried about. I was like, I don't know if he set up an reaction. And so she got one of the nurses from the vet on the phone and was like asking me a bunch of questions about like, does he have a fever? Is he, how are his gums look? Like this, that, and the other. And he was fine. She was like, yeah, he just might be having a little reaction. If he's still like, if he starts declining, like bring him in. All right. And he started acting a little bit better, but over the next like week or so, we noticed he wasn't eating. But he started like bloating. Like he was like how kittens do when they eat a shit ton. He started bloating real bad. But he wasn't eating anything. We're like, what the fuck? And there was one day that me and Travis were sitting down, my husband, and Gator walked in the room and like his coat just looked terrible. And he's a little tuxedo cow cat. And Travis was like, Gator looks bad. Like, he looks like he's going through a divorce and, like, she's taking the kids and the house and, like, he looks rough. And he did. But it was because he had, like, dehydration coat. And so I called her again and was like, here's what's going on. And she was like, let's just go ahead and take him to the vet and have him looked at. Just bring him by here. I'll give him some sub-Q fluids and see if he starts eating a little bit. And I'll take him to the vet tomorrow for you. And I was like, I really appreciate it. I just don't know what's going on with him. But anyways, lo and behold, he had FIP. And apparently it, like, roared its ugly head whenever we, like, got him fixed. But we did the shots and everything. It was before that it was approved. So we were having to literally get the medication off the black market. And I gave him shots for 100 days and he recovered. It was rough there for a second. I thought we were going to lose him. But what's crazy is he was like 6 months old and he was less than 4 pounds. Like very sick. He wasn't malnourished by any means. He just wasn't eating. But he looked like a little like pot belly cat. And it was just all the fluid buildup from the FIP. And it was rough. It was like, poor guy. But he was that little, and now he's a 15-pound cat. Not fat, per the vet. He's just a very big boy. And I thought he was going to be, like, little, but he doesn't purr. We say that he's, like, an eco-friendly model because his purr is, like, very, very quiet. And I think that something, like, because he was, like, really, really talkative, and he would purr really loud, but, like, he's still kind of, like, he's still talkative. And he'll, like, chirp at you and things like that. But, like, purring, it's really low. And I think something fucked up his little purr. Hold on, let me check out this. Yes, the background because she has severe URI. Okay, and the baby's possibly getting sick. Yeah. So they got that done yesterday. And that's why she was groggy. They sent home with antibiotics. Good. We felt bad because she was due any day. But it's for this. It is. Because you're not adding to the population of the problem. So it's... I hate it, but I also understand it. And it is for the best. Because she, like, how old did they say that she was? Because she looks less than a year old. Like, definitely not 2. Like, I would be shocked. But she's also, like, malnourished and stuff, so that adds to it. She looked really young in the video, and I was like, fuck. And a part of me was like, I kind of hope they do that for the best reasons for her sake, because she was already malnourished. And if she had those babies and been sick, like, she still needed to put weight on her. She still needed to, like, heal herself, and, like, breastfeeding would just suck away everything from her. So they said 3 years. Wow, I'm shocked. fuck those people, because clearly somebody dumped her off with all like the shit that was with her. Somebody dumped her off. Fuck them. I wish not good things upon those people. But I'm shocked they said she was 3. Holy shit. There ain't no damn way. Father said, I guess that's why malnutrition. Yeah, I mean, I think of like when Gator, because like he would drink some water before we knew he was sick. And even when he was sick, he like barely ate. Like we would leave dry food out for him and he'd barely touch it. But because that like that malnutrition and that dehydration, like it affects their coat. Like I've seen it, and he's like a house cat living the best life and having everything. But if you're not eating and not drinking like you should, obviously she's sick on top of being out in the wild and pregnant. Like she has all the odds stacked against her for not being able to take care of herself like properly. And growing those babies is adding to that. So yeah, they'll look real rough. That's why I was like, she looks really young. And I thought about it. I was like, it could be that she's malnourished. And, you know, it's just a lot. But I'm really glad that you guys are able to help her out and everything. She deserves better. Are we cooked yet? We'll see. While that cooks, let me go ahead and get tabs on these guys. Because it's already 11. Do we want to do another one? Because the other one I want to do is like a little bit more intricate. If we had done that one first and then do this one, maybe. Maybe I'll just go ahead and get it started. So when we come in tomorrow, we can just like jump at it. So, good people doing good things, you guys. Good people doing good things. We had a dog. I don't know if Father told you. We had a dog show up here last week. And super, like somebody definitely owned him. Like he was very sociable. He's very sweet. Just a very good boy. Probably like a 60-pound pit mix of some sort. Not neutered at all, but he was probably about like maybe he was a full-grown dog. We live out in the country. I vote yes, Smyrna. I don't have any meetings today. Ooh, fine. If you don't mind me asking, Meow there, what do you do? And if you don't want to tell us, what would you do? What would you like to do for the professional side of yourself? Because by nature, I do marketing. And right now, I worked at Cengage. And it was like the 4th quarter. And I really think that the VP wanted to make numbers look better for the budget. And I worked in partnerships. So like I helped with like the vendor side of the stuff. And I was the newest one. And anyways, they laid me off, which sucks. So I'm out of a job right now. But I just like doing this, and it's like my little side hustle that I do. It's kind of a real shit situation. You're a controller for local public health. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, as somebody who is technically disabled, not on disability, but technically disabled, I appreciate you for what you do for folks. All right, look at this. Woo! Move that out of the way so Wolfie doesn't scream at me whenever he does his reels. It's so pretty. That one turned out really good. So I really like these. These are nice. Me like. Okay. We're just gonna prep the other ones. And we may not do the nail art for them. We'll see what happens. I'm in governmental accounting for a little over 10 years. Ooh, fancy. She fancy. Very, very fancy things. I could never. I couldn't do accounting. That's just, it's too many numbers. And I just cannot, would not. I really want to do these. Yeah, we'll just do this a color. But let's do them in. Don't want to do those cute, boring things. It's just that, like, you have to get everything right. And like, there's so many things that could go wrong. And a lot of people don't know how to turn in a fucking expense report over something little. And it can fuck everything up. So, there's that. Actually, I'm going to go run the bathroom. I got to pee-pee. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. We've been slammed with budget meetings. We should be finishing up this week. I can tune in your streams more often. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. It's, they're fun. They're fun streams. We try to have fun here. We, like, just kind of chill. I play games, too. I like the game. So there's that, too. It just varies as to what we can do. Do I want to do these in coffin? No, we'll do them in short. We'll do them in short square. Ugh. I need to get like a cabinet for these. And I need a label maker. That's what I really need. A label maker. Alright. I don't like square, but some people do, and that's fine. It's just not for me. Oh, I gotta get these sticky. That was weird. Alright. Do that. And then, what's that one? 7. I have my, this is like tuned to my size so I can model them. But I just want to make sure. Look how long that is on my finger. Silly. But I'm just making like 5 to like show off, I guess. Ooh, This one kind of fits. The 5.5 is better. Yeah, 5.5 for that does better. Some shapes just, they won't fit like other ones will for some reason. So that's why I check. Because some are just, it just depends on how it is, how long it is. It may be a little different, like ever so slightly. Like, could I make it fit? Yeah. But I want it to look nice for pictures, so I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, you know? I'm still figuring out what shapes look best on me. I usually default to rounded square. Like a squabble situation. I like, if you have, like, I have very long fingers, but I have small hands. Like, this is a size 9. This is the smallest size that I have out of my entire box. And it's too big for me. Technically, it is too big. It lays a little too wide. So I had to shave down the sidewalls. But having small hands, like, but I have long fingers for having small hands. So I kind of play into that, and that's why I like almond tips or stilettos or something, because it tapers your finger and it just makes it look longer. I could wear like square tips like this. These are just straight up square. But it kind of like cuts your finger off. So like I always tell people, like, if you have little stubby hands like some of us do, my toes are like, my feet are really, really small too. Like, I'm 5'5", but I have the hands and feet of a fucking child. It's useless. But like, if you have little stubby hands and you want to make your fingers look longer, go for a tip that is semi-pointed. And like, if you really, like, I wouldn't go for a rounded tip, but you know, like an almond at most like a coffin shape, because it still has that taper to it. And the longer you get those nails, the more it just kind of like accentuates it. But if you already have really long fingers and you have long, slender fingers, you can really wear just about anything. Just keep in mind that if you wear anything with a square tip, the shorter the nail, it's gonna make your hands look not elongated and like elegant and like what people want, you know, like model hands or some shit, but whatever. But it might make like cut off your fingers and make them look shorter, which is fine, you know. But I say, like, play around with different shapes. See what happens. See how it looks. And that's the nice thing about press-ons, is you don't have to, like, commit to it. If you want a lot of nail art and you want, like, hand-painted this and you want lots of detail and you like, you know, maximalism or like, really bright colors or something that's just, like, very showy, which, nothing wrong, but it's not my style. That's why I say, like, showy and like bright and woo and just like loud. I would say go with longer nails because you can do more with them. If you tell me, like, I want this, but I want really, really short nails, I'm not going to be able to do it. And some people will take that as like, oh, she's just being lazy. I've seen other people do it. And it's like, okay, then get those other people to do it. I can't do that. I can't make a bunch of designs on, here it is, because I used to do tattoos and stuff. It's like, people want a bunch of designs on a penny. It looks bad. You only have so much room, unless like I go and print out like a sticker that is high resolution and scaled down super tiny. Sure, but you're not gonna be able to see it. It's just going to look bad. It's just very, very difficult to do. And and to do well at that. So it just depends really what you want. But play around, experiment with things. Like, these are press-ons too. So, like, you don't have to commit to nothing. Oh, yeah, that's too busy. Yeah, like, it's too much in a really tiny space. It's damn near impossible. Like, I hand paint stuff. I'm not, like, unless you say, like, oh, I want this particular sticker on there, or I want stickers on there, then I'll put them on there for you. That's fine. I'll have to go buy them. That's fine. I don't mind. But by default, like, if it's not... Oh, you'll like these. I'll show you Father too. But, like, if it's not a gem or some sort of, like, little thing... Look at these little cat faces. Like, is that not too cute? Like... If it's not a gem that is, like, already got a bunch of detail on it and it's already, like, really small. There's one in here that looks like Gator, too. There's a little... I'm trying to get this little tabby. It looks like my old cat, Luna. Where's the Gator one? There's a potato. There's a gray tabby as well. Oh, I had him. It was like a little Russian blue almost. Where are you, Gator? Oh, here he is. There's not a bunch of them. There's one out there. Potato! But, like, there's stuff like that, and that's fine. Like, if you want, like, things like that, cool. Like, I'm fine. You don't want me to hand paint it. I'm not going to get butt hurt over it. There are some people that will. But I'm not going to deliver something that is not quality, you know? And so if I can't do it, or I feel that it's not going to be something of quality that you are going to be happy to show off and, like, ooh and ah, make your friends ooh and ah for something, then I'm not going to do it. So there's that. But it happens. But yeah, just like, honestly, like, just play around with stuff, experiment. Again, press-ons. Nothing's permanent. If you don't like it, okay, cool. But if you want something that, like, you can always message me too. If you're like, I have this idea and I really like this. What size, like, what shape and size do you think would look best? I'd probably be like, send me a picture of your hand. Let me see them fingies. And go from there. I'll tell you my opinion. And if you don't want it, if you are like, no, I don't think so, I'm not gonna get butthurt. It's your body. It's your hot body. You do what you want. I'm just here to help accessorize. That's all. For me, though, I really like, for my hands and for the things that I like stuff that, like, the stuff that I'm making now, that's, like, very simple, very minimal design, which is funny because I do this. I just like to paint. And the whole reason that I started doing this is because I used to get my nails done, like, regularly, but I found that, like, going in shops and stuff, like, they just want you in and out and try to get as many customers as they can as, like, walk-ins or appointments, and that's fine. I get, like, get your bag, girl. But at the same time, like, half of them can't paint a fucking line. Like, they'll use stickers or something, or they can't hand paint basic things. Like, there was one that I wanted ombre. It was, like, for Halloween, and I wanted black with red tips. And he's like, I can't do that because I can't put red on top of black. And I was like, so why don't you put the red down first and then put the black on? And he was like, well, you get gel on your finger. And I was like, and it peels off. Like, it's okay. Like, you shouldn't have raw gel on your fingers. It can, a lot of it can harm you. It's not good for you. Make your skin break out and stuff. But, like, it's fine. And he's like, well, I can't do that. And I was like, then if you have to do the black first, like, paint the black, then airbrush is what he was going to do. Airbrush the other color to make it ombre, which you can do with a sponge. But whatever. Like, I had to tell, he was, like, putting it on, and it kept turning out bright pink. Because it was, like, the color of it was not, or no, at first it started turning out bright pink because he put a white down on top of it. And I'm like, white and red make pink. And so I was like, why don't you put down like a yellow, like a lighter, not like a bright yellow, but like a skin tone color that's really opaque, or like a gray, and then do the red. And he was like, yeah, okay. And does it, and it's fine. Like, these are, like, I'm not trying to, and I also don't want to, like, tell somebody how to do their job, you know, but it's, like, basic things like that, where it's just like, what? And I just experience things like that over and over and over, and I'm paying, you know, between $60 and $100, not counting tip, every 2 or 3 weeks. Like, that adds up for stuff that I'm just like, okay. And then you gotta tear it down. Like, that makes no fucking sense. So I was like, I can't paint my nails on my own hands. It turns out awful. You'd never think I had an art background if I do it. But I can do this. So I started doing this, and then people were like, oh, you do really good work. Would you do some for me? And I was like, sure. And then they want to pay me for it. And I'm like, weird, but okay. Like, I can buy more supplies. Thank you. So, oh my God, I'd just give up. Actually, no, I'd never speak up. So I'd probably just leave and hate it. There's a lot of people that are like that. You're not alone, darling. Like, there's a lot of people that are just like I'm in some nail groups and stuff for, like, especially for inspo and things, see what people like, what they're wanting and whatnot. And there are a lot of people that are like, are these bad? They don't know better. I didn't know better. And I started learning how to do this, and all this is like, I went to an art school, so it's like, I can paint, I can draw, I can do, like, you know, digital media and things like that. So it's like, all this is just a different medium. And yes, it is painting, but it's painting with a different type of paint on not a flat surface, you know, and it doesn't give you really any tactile feedback like a canvas does or paper. It's smooth like an iPad. And drawing on an iPad versus paper is different. So this is even more different. And then you got to understand, like, the pigments react differently than, like, paint. There's just, like, a learning curve and learning how to do, you know, certain techniques, and how to, you know, you have to use, like, chemicals like acetone and things like that to do certain things and not use it for certain things. There's, like, a lot of little things to know. And I didn't know a lot of shit. And, like, as I'm learning, I'm thinking back on, like, my experiences in nail salons, and I'm like, holy shit, like, this is... people really fucked me over in times where I'm like, oh yeah, I actually love the nail art, but it's like, it's shit. But you're not alone. There are a lot of people that walk out and they're just like, I didn't say anything, I paid for it, but it's like messed up, or like the other day I was talking about how doing black is really hard whenever, because you have to paint really thin layers, and whenever you put that under the UV light to Bob Ross, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lizzie. But when you put that under that UV light, that UV has to be able to penetrate it to completely cure it. And there are some colors, because of just how they are, whether it be the color themselves or the way that the pigment is within certain colors, that is very hard for that UV to penetrate. So you might have to, like, paint it a little thinner than you would, and you might have to do 3 coats instead. Or, like, you just do 1 and, like, leave it. But, like, it'll make the paint, like, buckle underneath it, and it'll get kind of smushed. Or you may not notice it then, but by the time you walk out and it's been a couple of hours, you'll see you almost have, like, a bubble of, like, wet paint. And the bubble isn't going to pop, but it's, like, you can feel it mushy. And you go back to the salon and go, hey, like, can you fix this? Or you ask people online. But you go to the salon and they're like, hey, can you fix this, please? And they're like, oh, no, that's a you thing. No, that's 100% a tech problem. Like, there's just, like, a lot of shit. Or, like, if you're like, you're using gel, and your gel chips after, like, 2 days, and they're like, oh, it's just because you're too hard on your nails. The fuck? Like, unless you're a diesel mechanic, like, no. You're not gonna get that from typing. That's because the nail tech didn't do what they should. They didn't like put down, like, you have to find a fine line of like enough paint and like thin layers. Or like you didn't get the top coat correctly, you did it too thin or something stupid. But yeah, like people will try to fuck you over when it's clearly like a user problem, not a wearer problem. So, anyways, I started doing this and I really like it. And, you know, some people don't like press-ons, that's fine. But I'm here to help. You know, you can't get them to stick on, let me know. I'm going to FaceTime you and we're going to figure this bitch out, you know. My return appears to have been timely. Yeah, we're talking about how this is basically just a different medium and people like at shops fuck other people over. Why I started doing this essentially. So you get it. Like Lizzie does art. Like she's artistic. She does a lot of digital stuff. She made a lot of my emotes. So she understands like the idea of like it's just a different medium. But it is like a skill. Like you've got shit to learn. It's like acrylic paint versus oil paint. Yes, they're both paint, but the way you use them is very different. There are rules. Same with this. We're just prepping these. I don't think we're gonna have time to, because I got to stop stream at noon. God damn, I can't talk. But we're just prepping these for tomorrow so we can jump right in. Let me just file my own nails real quick. I might be able to get the base coat and stuff on, but I don't think we're going to get to the nail art. The nail art segment of the show. So yeah, if that package comes in early in the morning, because I'm not too sure what time mail runs. I should know that, but I don't. If it comes in the morning, I'll do the goth nails tomorrow. If it doesn't, then I'll do the goth nails Friday. But I think for my stream schedule, I'm just going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then maybe a weekend stream. Like this weekend, I wouldn't be able to stream because we have a kid. But we have the kid this week. So on the weekends the weeks that we have our son, then I won't stream that weekend. But if we don't have him, then maybe. Small brushwork sucks. Oh yeah, I was talking about too, like how, like, Meowther was like talking about how she's not too sure what shape she wants, but I was telling her, you know, if you're somebody that wants like a lot of nail art, then you're gonna need longer nails. Pointier would be better for this. Like, you know, if you have, you know, really long fingers, you can wear just about anything. But if you have little like stubby fingers, you probably want to stick with something that's like almond shape or something that's like kind of tapered. Just like carries that to a nice end, you know. They're just like really flattering. Otherwise, if you wear like stuff like this, it's gonna look like it's not gonna make your hands look, it's not gonna do anything for your hands, I'll put it that way. But people wanting like this size and then like a shit ton of fucking detail and everything else, like that's not gonna happen. But play around with stuff, experiment. They're press-ons, they're not permanent. But all, like, Lizzie, all of this is small brushwork. If you really think about it, even on larger nails, it is, all of my brushes are tiny, tiny detail brushes. Every single one of them. So even best case scenario, I'm still doing small brushwork. And infinitely harder. Yeah. Yep, because the canvas is fucking tight. Exactly. So it's like, well, I mean, and I think people forget that. And they're just like, well, I mean, it's long nails. Like, you should be able to do that. It's still fucking tiny, dog. Like, we're not measuring in inches except for the length. But the width, oh, we're talking about centimeters here. Or even millimeters to be more accurate. Oh, I missed a spot there. See that little spot right there? Missed it. Gotta get it. Otherwise, we got a problem. thought I saw a spot here too. I did. But I was talking. Redo these. Clean these back off just in case they got some dust while I was doing that. That's why I like my dust collector, but I have to mute stream and that's boring. So I guess like if I have to do like bulk orders or something, I'll have to prep them like this before I start stream because I don't want to mute stream for you guys. I like talking to y'all. And if you got shaky hands, you forget. Oh, you can forget about it. I was gonna say you figgity fucked. Yeah, and I get that way. Like my especially these two knuckles right here, they will like even now like this one aches. Like I can feel it in my bone, and it is not good. It's not fun. But yes, it is not a great time when that happens. Okay, all right, let's go. Trying to get my reference. Hey, what was that? That was strange. I was trying to like move my reference, and for some reason it moved my thing on stream. That'll do. But yeah, I will get shaky hands, and it is not a great time. So we're gonna do a bright ass pink. Are y'all fucking ready? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do more like a corally kind of pink. Corally pink. I look like I got into a bar fit. Oh wait, hold on. Which reminds me, I need to send you a photo of my new mystery brews that cropped up. Yeah! Oh, and yeah, are you excited about the coral pink? I think I'm gonna have a mystery bruise on my arm. Yeah, because I was putting on my joggers this morning, but like I woke up, like went to go pee, and then I had left my joggers in my closet, so I had to go in my closet. I usually leave them out, and I was putting them on, and I had this like wire rack in my closet where like I put towels and like some shoes on it and stuff, and I was doing that, and I hadn't taken my medicine. That was what I was on the way to do, and I just like tipped and fell into that rack and like hit my arm, and I'm like, great, I'm probably gonna have a bruise there, and just be like, did Travis grab you or some shit? So yeah, what pink? This is like bubblegum pink. I don't like this pink. I need better pinks. This is like bubblegum pink. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like the color. Maybe. No, it's too. No. I need more orange in it. See, this is where, like, Lizzie, like we were talking about yesterday, like, this is a moment where I would be like, I just need to buy a bottle of this because, like, most of the nails are this color. Can we do neon? How do y'all feel about neon pink and gold? My pinky knuckle, you like how bar fights. My pinky knuckle started getting sore for no reason, like achy. Yeah, that's how mine are feeling, and it does it in this hand too, but I feel it more in like these three fingers or these three knuckles, and like it kind of like the pain radiates into my hand, like radiates into my finger. But that's a fight for another day. That's pank. P-A-N-K. Pank. And then random bruises today. Yep. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. I like this color. I'll do this one. This is a different one. This is like got more red in it. I wish I had more orange is what I wanted, but I ain't got what I want. What, buddy? I made that noise in Gator started meow meow. Are you comforting me? Is that what you're doing, Bubba's? You comforting me? Thank you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm a good boy. Hmm? Funny. You could go for a Pink Pony Club vibe. The Rhinestone Cowgirl meets Pink Pony Club. I'm going with like these two colors. And white on one nail. So Pink Pony Club, here we fucking come. It's gonna be pink. I gotta paint the, what is that, the middle finger white? Let me put her up. We're done with her for the day. Oh, we're done with her blooming gel. Okay, I love this. This is a Prey. This is their subway tile white. And I love their brushes because they're angled and they're like thick. They're nice. They're really, really nice. Paint the free edge. It also helped, like painting the free edge also helps from like flooding as well. Oh yeah, that's another thing that would really get me, and I talked about it. I got touched on it yesterday. Is like techs would just leave the fucking free edge. Like they do a bunch of layers of acrylic and like paint and whatever, and then they would like saw down the end of it for, you know, whatever reason it needs to be after it's painted, and like, or even before, or not need to after, but they would leave the free edge and you just see like all this shit, and it's like, why didn't you just like paint the free edge? And then I learn about it and I'm like, oh, that's just lazy is what that is. Got it. Make sure I get all these bubbles out. And to get bubbles out, you literally just brush through. I might do 2 coats of this because this needs to be like white and you can kind of see through parts of it. Because it's white. This pink, though, I don't think I'm going to have to do 2 coats. I was thinking like 60s Dolly if she birds Chapel Roan. Yeah. Good old Dolly Parton, man. You know? I kind of want to make the thumb gold, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. But like for a $15 set, no. We're just going to make it pink. These are economically friendly. Oh, I'm not even in fucking... Y'all, don't at me. I'm gonna get all this on and then show you guys because this shit is bright. Bright, son. And this is just 1 coat. 1 coat. Hello. Did you want to be seen? Well, guess what? Guess what, motherfucker? Yeah, it's I wanted more like a coral pink, but I'm another color I found mine. But having a coral pink is good. It's a good versatile color. But we're working with what we got. We sell some of these $15 sets and we get nicer colors. That's how it goes. All I'm doing now is just reinvesting it back into the biz. Got Wolfie on social media duty. Got Lizzie just making making shit for our stuff. Wow, Malibu Barbie vibes. It is Malibu Barbie vibes. You're so right. But yeah, it's like Malibu Barbie meets Dolly Parton, I think. Like, make Dolly Parton a Malibu Barbie. Yep, this is it. That's the pink. Malibu Dolly. But I think, like, I was thinking, like, okay, well, what's more summery? Because I have some pinks, but they're like, kind of muted. I'm like, okay, but they're pretty, but I'm like, that's not what we want. We need, like, summery vibes of people, you know, what are you going to wear to the beach? Air bubbles. Damn it. I'm trying to get them out. Cool. Okay, done. Yeah, this is going to take 2 coats. For sure. But we got to make it look even and nice. Run that one more again, just in case. Because always check your cook times, your cure times, your cook times on your colors. Because one brand may be 60 seconds, one brand may be 45, and one may be 2 minutes. Like so these new ball pit ones that we got, they're 2 minutes. Okay. Also, we had his neuro appointment yesterday. His vertigo is definitely migraine related. Okay, well, that's good. He's getting propranolol upped. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Apparently, the lowest dose they use for migraine prevention is 120 milligrams. Golly! You could put some neon yellow French tips and call that Malibu Dolly. I could. Dolly should have been on Baywatch. She would have killed it. Shit. Like, have you guys seen those, like, I guess they're memes, technically, but, like, they're, let me put this guy in there. Be careful, don't hit the fucking edge. Don't hit the edge, bros. There's memes where it's just, like, it's pictures of Dolly when she was younger, and they're like, damn, what did Jolene look like? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. She could have killed it on Baywatch. I can't wait for Halloween to come back around, and I get to use this white for, like, little ghosts and stuff, because it's, like, the perfect white. It's not, like, bright fucking blinding white. It's just, like, good. It's subway tile white is what it is. It's really nice. I'm trying to, like, smooth out some things. Like I said, we're just going to get the base down. Huh. I don't think hers would bounce boobily as Baywatch seemed to prefer. True! Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're big and really fake. Like, they gotta have some weight to them. You know what I mean? They'd have to maybe have a different suit made for her to get more pull to them. More boobily bounce. It's a scientific term. Boobily bounce. I don't know. Maybe we can't finish these. Just looked at the time and I'm like, these are really, really simple. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not aiming for it, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. We'll finish them tomorrow. I would love to finish these, though. Malibu Dolly. So yeah, on the grocery list, need to get a good coral. I need a good pink coral and a good like orange coral. Just thinking of the word boobily. It's like making me laugh in my head. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna be thinking that all day now. Just boobily. Okay. Be done. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is my... No. Oh, don't hit the sidewall, please. Please don't hit the sidewall. Okay. Put this boobily paint back up. Wait, I want to know the joke. Flotation devices, shut up. That's, yeah. Life preservers, flotation device. Reminds me of that dumb joke. What do you call Dolly Parton in a bathtub? 2 islands in a stream. Or somewhere sheer primary curly. Yeah. Gotta improve, increase your vernacular. Be right back. Take your time. Take your time. Yes, I appreciate you for that. Might help. No. Is the other one bigger? No. Can y'all see? Okay. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hi, and welcome to nail art. Oh, I hate that. Lizzie feels me. Lizzie fucking feels me. Hi, been in meetings while working on the office. Finally set back up and running. Wonderful. Glad to have you back, Father. Welcome to I'm trying to draw a fucking heart, and I really just need a bigger daughter, and I'm being lazy. Where are? I'm gonna have to move you guys for just a second. Y'all are in my way. Where my fucking daughters at? Sorry guys, this is kind of crazy. There's like a... Oh, here they are. There's a fuck ton of other things. That's why they're so short. I'm gonna put them, I'm sorry if that's so loud, guys. I truly. Lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Okay. I need to put these. I'll figure that out. I thought I had my glasses on. Where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. Okay. This one. Maybe I need more. I feel like I need more color. The same color? Hold on. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, okay. I got it. Okay. That would have been bad. Oh, that would have been worse. Glad you got your office set up and everything, man. Hubbo, that's so cute. I'm gonna have to do it down here because I gotta see what the fuck is going on. Balls. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? It sucks whenever it's just one heart. Have a bunch, totally fine. But it has to be one big one. I want to make that bubble a little bigger. Boom, baby! What are you talking about? It's a fucking even-ass heart that I've ever fucking seen. Motherfuckers. God damn. Alright. Cool. Oh, I was supposed to do that on the middle finger. Oh well. Fuck it. Welcome to Malibu Barbie's dream home. And this is supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be like solid gold, but you still want to see the pink underneath it. So this is like, this kind of stuff I have to like manipulate the gold. So I normally like dab it and then I move it around. But like you have to be careful with, it just takes some time to get it right. Which is fine. I like using this stuff. It's nice. It's a really good accent, but you do have to be careful with like trying to keep it smooth, because you also got to put the top coat on it, and if you don't do it right, you're gonna fill that fucking glitter, and it is not a great time. I don't do, like whenever I do stuff like this, I don't do the free edge. I leave it pink, so it's like still shows the color through. Now if I was doing it solid gold, then I would do the free edge, but you also want to be careful to not get it too clumpy on the back end, because that's like a very thin part of the nail, and you want it to, it's gonna fit funny if you don't do it right. I'm trying to get it kind of even. I got some free spots over here. I wish I had like larger gold glitter. That would be cool. I don't think I do. I don't. I do have some, but I don't have the stuff to encapsulate it with right now. Woo! That was aggressive. Look at her! Would you just look at it? Is that not the most perfect heart you ever seen in your life? We can change your name or number associated with that account so we can get you into the right one tonight. Yeah! Yeah! Look at that perfect fucking heart. Look at that. Would you just look at it? It's fucking perfect. Yeah, baby. Did I run that? I don't think I did. Damn, these were done like really quick. Now we just gotta do the gloss coat. We're fucking done, boys. We're fucking done. You know what? I should have done this rose gold instead of the gold. I just saw that. That would have looked better. Oh well. If people order it, we'll do it that way. They'll never fucking know. They'll never know the difference. Never. Well, that's a little dispenser for my lint-free wipes was not dispensing. Clean my brush real quick. I really like these brushes. These are brand new. They're really nice. I hate how long they are, but that's just a me thing. Did you cure it already? Yeah. Yeah. I just gotta put the, yeah. I just gotta put the, clear coat. We're done. That's two designs we did in one day. In one stream. How about that? How you like them appies? That's some good appies right there. I'm just gonna have to leave these out. I'm gonna have to find a home for these because it's a bitch. Okay. Have that one. I'm trying to like clear up my space a little bit. Y'all know how I am. I like to have things in order. I'm fucking crazy. It just helps me like process as like, oh, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. But it also helps me from like sticking my fucking arm in paint or something. How's that line there? That's weird. So now we just got to do pickup. I really like matte coats on stuff. Some stuff, not all stuff. And I kind of wonder what this would look like with a matte coat. Especially with these square tips, you want to really get those corners. I forgot to put on my glasses. Again. They're not on my fucking head. There we go. I feel like I strain my eyes. And I realize it now because I got these glasses, how much I strain my eyes whenever I'm doing this. Because whenever I'm wearing my glasses, I don't feel like I strain as much. But without them, I can feel it. I'm like, fuck. Dope. Like I said, guys, I did not anticipate to finish these. I was like, I'm just gonna get them prepped and then we'll finish them tomorrow. Nope. Who's on it, y'all? On it. These remind me of like Barbie nails now. Now that y'all say something like that about them, they do. They absolutely like Barbie nails. This, I want to make sure this is coated really well because this glitter, it's almost like any type of 3D design or encapsulation. You really want to make sure it's coated. Like, really well. Because one, you don't want raw gel chilling out. But two, it won't be smooth. It'll be lumpy. And this is like, you could use, like, this is something you could use like clear builder gel over. And it would work great. Because it'll really, really encapsulate it. Look at that perfect heart. I can do hearts all day long. I don't know why I was struggling. I was like getting frustrated with myself. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? I think it's because I have this ring in my face. And so it's like, I also have to like make sure it's in frame so you guys can see what's going on, which I love. But it's just, normally I just bang them out real fast. Here's a preview of what the Carl boxers will look like. Except with smaller hearts, and they're going to be red chrome. Why? Dips my fucking hand and touched this gel. Give me right now. swear to y'all, I don't know what. I felt myself touch that end on that thumbnail. Sorry, I'm just touching this one back up. Now we gotta just a panky. And then we gotta fire it, and then we're done. We gotta put her in the easy bake oven. Cool beans. Just like double making sure it's not hitting that sidewall again. So cool. So today we made this one and we made that other one. Look at us being productive, y'all. Damn. Us being real productive. I love that for us. Love it. Did my camera move a little bit? I think it did. There we go. Cool. So yeah, I need 2 more designs for my drop. You guys see any that you like? Holla at your girl. Go to my link tree where my order form is filling out. I'll name them. That way in the order form it's. And I guess I need to put in the order form preset. This is super good with lime juice. I'm glad I did that. Even though Evelyn thought I straight up was squeezing fresh limes for lime juice. Crazy girl. I saw some pink on me somewhere. No? Okay. I'm just going crazy. That's fine. Oh no! You need to go into that garbage. Look at us. Look at us. And we got our mess cleaned up. Our desk looks great. Can you guys see my desk? I don't think y'all can. Huh. See? Desk nice and clean. So fresh and so clean is what it is. So I have like 2 more designs that I want to do. And then we'll do our drop. Look at that. Look at that. See, I really wanted the heart to be the middle finger and the gold to be that. So whenever I do it, I'll swap it. Woohoo! Killing it today. I know we did too. And then here's the one we did yesterday. So these are going to be... I'm going to do 2 more. And these will be our drop. I'm going to figure out if I want to run it to the end of May or first week of June. But yeah, these will be like 15 bucks. Easy. All nice and you get everything that you normally do. But you know, the set. So I just thought it'd be nice and, you know, people don't have to like creatively come up with something out of thin air that they want to do. But just have something that's like, oh, that's pretty. I like that. Add to cart. Kind of thing. Yeah, I like these. They turned out good. Obviously, I got a thing for middle fingers and ring fingers to have accents, clearly. As for this, yeah, this is like a Tiffany kind of blue. I really wanted it to be more green. Almost like this, but not so Eastery. Like this, but more blue. And like what I was telling Lizzie yesterday, because she was like, well, you could mix them. And yes, I absolutely could. If I was doing it for like a custom order, like a singular custom order, then I would just mix the blue and make it like a custom blue. But because it's like a drop and I want the color for that, then I'm just gonna order that color. Like the coral situation. We just went with Malibu Dolly. I'm forever going to call this color Malibu Dolly, thanks to y'all. But I went with that one because I don't have the coral. But if it was a custom order, I would just make a coral. Because I'm using it that one time. But now I have in my head, okay, I need to order like an orange coral and a red coral, or a pink coral and a red coral to have. Because obviously that's something that people would want and that I don't have. So it's fine because a lot of the colors that like I used for the bases of these, like they're fine. They're just not like super high quality like the rest of my stuff. So it's like I need to find replacements for those anyways. So no biggie. It gives me a reason to buy more gel. So yeah, this is like it's almost like in between a Tiffany blue and like a robin's egg blue. The camera, like I'm looking at it on my screen, it's picking it up to be really teal. Almost like a really bright Tiffany blue, but in person it's much lighter. It's like a robin's egg Tiffany blue color. It is a pretty color though, and I like it with this is this base of this is a new color that I got from a company called Ball Pit. And I used, and I also bought new liner gel, black and white. And so I used the black and the white liner gel in the detailing of it. I really like how it turned out. It's very cute. So yeah, so yeah, we'll do 2 more for the drop. I'll figure them out. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So I'll be streaming about 9 a.m. Central. Until 12 because we have the kid this week, so I gotta get him from the bus and stuff. We don't have him. I stream longer, but if that package comes early, we'll finish our Goth Mommy set that I gotta do for an order. But if it doesn't come, we'll just finish the drop sets, and then Friday I will stream the finishing of the Goth Mommy set. So, we got stuff to do, is what I'm saying. I really like how this turned out, that blooming gel. It turned out really cool. I really like that. And look at that perfect fucking heart. Look at it. Just look at it. It's fucking perfect. Your mother. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys and I love you as always. And thank you, Meowther, for the sub. I really appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out with me. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'm excited. If you guys see any like designs or something like out in the wild or on the internet or whatever, put them in the Discord. And it gives me inspiration, and I like to try new things. So, anyways, love you guys. Y'all be good, and I'll see you tomorrow.